Ghost stories don't usually come with coordinates, but this one, it was practically an invitation. It started with a radio operator, a night owl named Henry Graves. Graves picked up a signal that shouldn't exist, a man's voice repeating a single word. Croatoan, Croatoan. The kicker? The frequency? Matching one that's been dead for centuries. And the coordinates? They pointed to an abandoned lighthouse on the North Carolina coast, not far from where the Roanoke colony disappeared. I don't believe in curses, but I believe in things left unfinished. And this felt unfinished. I met Graves at the base of the lighthouse. He looked like a man who hadn't slept in weeks. The signal's coming from inside, he muttered. But there's no equipment up there, no power. We climbed the spiral staircase, each step creaking like a whispered warning. At the top, nothing but dust, a shattered radio, and a window overlooking the dark Atlantic. And then, the radio crackled. Mercer. The Lost Colony of Roanoke, 1587. 100 men, women, and children vanished without a trace. No bodies, no signs of struggle, just one cryptic word carved into a tree. Croatoan. Historians have theories. Some say they integrated with native tribes. Others say they were wiped out by disease, starvation, or something worse. But no one talks about the disappearances after. Sailors lost at sea, hikers vanishing near Roanoke Island, a radio operator in the 1930s who claimed he picked up distress calls from the past. And now, the signal was back. Something felt off. The lighthouse wasn't built until the 1800s, but Graves swore the signal came from below. We found a sealed trap door beneath the floorboards, a storage space, supposedly, but when I forced it open, it wasn't storage. It was a tunnel. A tunnel leading to a cavern filled with abandoned radio equipment and a journal. The last entry? The voices call from the water. We shouldn't have listened. Then the radio screamed. At first it was just noise, garbled syllables, but then, they are still here. We are still here. The voice shifted, faded, then returned, desperate, urgent. They took us. They took us to the sea. Then silence. The radio went dead. And the lighthouse light went out. The Roanoke colonists disappeared without a trace. But what if they never left? What if something took them? Something from the sea. Something that still calls to the living. Graves packed up his radio that night, said he was leaving the coast for good. Me? I just stood there staring at the waves, listening. And for just a second, I swore I heard someone whisper my name. Some places are built on secrets. Some secrets refuse to stay buried. What do you think happened to the lost colony? Tell me your theories in the comments. And if you hear static in the middle of the night, don't listen too close.